Hey, what's up, but let's talk about understanding the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence. So I used to get mixed up all the time. I had a question on it, so I wanted to answer this today. People often confuse these two terms, and many assume that they're simply just two different words for the same thing, but this isn't true. You can have a lot of self-esteem and minimal self-confidence. The opposite is also true. Having both is important, and you'll be more successful, happier in general, and just really happier with yourself if you can cultivate both qualities. So if you haven't met before, my name is Jen Plike, and your holistic empowerment coach, chain from places stuck to authentic thriving through personal training, group fitness, nutrition coaching, and life and transformation coaching. If you have not followed, like, subscribe wherever you are. Make sure you do. That way you can be alert anytime I bring you relevant information answering your questions. So let's see how self-confidence and self-esteem are two different things. Self-confidence, okay, is situational specific. So you can have a lot of self-confidence regarding your ability to do math, host a great party, or to play basketball. You can simultaneously have zero self-confidence in your ability to cook or sing. So self-confidence is the amount of trust you have in yourself to do a particular task well. Self-esteem is a general impression you have of yourself. Self-esteem is a form of self-love. It's how pleased you are with yourself in a general way. So you can have a lot of self-confidence and very little self-esteem. The opposite can also be true, as I mentioned before. Self-confidence is easier to build. So self-confidence is the result of preparation and success. For example, if you prepare well for an exam, you'll have confidence in your ability to do well on that exam. When you have a history of doing well at something, you'll develop self-confidence in that particular area. So self-esteem can't be built with achievements, but self-confidence can. A wall full of trophies and awards can really boost your self-confidence. However, it may do little for your self-esteem. You can be great at something without valuing yourself. Building self-confidence is work, but the work that needs to be done is quite clear. If you want to be confident at shooting free throws, shoot 100 of them, right, each day until you're consistent. And you can practice giving speeches until you're good at giving them. And you'll develop self-confidence in that particular area, of course, of your life. Learning to love yourself, though, will help you build your self-esteem. So I want to give you some practical, I'm practical. So these techniques help you build your self-esteem. And these are things that I've had to do. So identify your values and use them to guide your decisions. List your values out and refer back to your list often. Think about it. Okay, think about changes you can make to your life to live according to your values, not someone else's. Failing to adhere to your values is a leading cause of low self-esteem. Number 2, reject perfectionism. If you're trying to be perfect, you're going to fail. If you consistently fail at living up to a standard, your self-esteem is low. My theme is consistent progress over perfection this year. Lower the bar to something achievable, or just realize that's about progress. Give yourself a chance to be pleased with yourself. Number 3, volunteer. This one is key. Spend some of your time each week helping others that are less fortunate than you. This is a great way to show yourself that you're kind and giving person, and it builds you up. Find an organization that serves a cause that you feel passionate about and that you have empathy for. Number 4, manage your self-talk. This is huge. If you spend all day insulting yourself, it's tough to feel good about yourself. That's just where affirmations come in. There's no way to permanently shut down your inner voices, but you can manage them. Stop yourself when you notice a negative self-talk and turn it to something that is positive. Flip it around. You can have one without the other, but it's much more powerful to have both than to only have one. And when it comes to this, you can be widely successful with just self-confidence, but your success will never make you happy or satisfied. Both work together, just simultaneously to create this life experience that can't be duplicated in any other way. Build self-confidence in the areas that serve you. Build your self-esteem so you can love yourself. And even when it comes to a fitness, a life, we will never make the progress we want. We'll never reach our goals if we do not love ourselves enough to get there. Because those self-defeating thoughts, those self-defeating words hold us back, and we will forever be bound if we do not release them. So I encourage you today to really let those things go. Think of ways that you really can build your self-esteem. I'm gonna have a few more that I'm gonna post on just self-esteem, because I know it's a tough issue. It's something that I dramatically struggled with, man. There's times still that I have to watch myself talk, because I will naturally go to that place of beating myself up. And so I want to encourage you, it's a journey, right? So you're not going to change it overnight, but start identifying some of the ones that are very, very common. Like, what are your common self-talks? What do you say over and over again? Like, never get anything right, or I'm always going to be fat, or whatever. And flip it to something positive. That way when you catch yourself saying it, you have something to replace it. The time to think of something to replace it with is not when you're thinking that. So be proactive. And for one day, you might just need to listen to your thoughts, because so many times we think without realizing what we're thinking. Okay, so know that you've got this. I cannot wait to get some more out into your hands. I've just done a bunch of research on a lot of different things that present you some new and relevant information that's out there. And so please continue to submit your questions. I love your questions. I love answering them. Go be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. Remember, you're one habit away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with somebody that you know would need to hear this today. All right. Have an amazing day, and thanks for watching.